I'm going to be launching this massive Christmas tree all the way to Eeloo in the far outer solar system. Now this means that I had to design a very big rocket, the biggest rocket I've ever designed in KSP, and possibly the stupidest. Let's get straight into it. Now immediately after thinking of this stupid idea, I began construction on the star that would go on top of the tree, which essentially consists of 3 nose cones and a command pod in the middle for a Kerbal to sit in so they can pilot this massive and stupid structure down to the surface of Eeloo. Now this Christmas tree is massive, and I mean massive, using some of the most largest parts in Kerbal Space Program. Now we're going to use these massive fuel tanks so we can power that engine at the bottom there, just so we can get this thing safely down to the surface of Eeloo. Now I chose to use these small circular fuel tanks for decorations for the tree and for a little bit of extra fuel. Now after doing a little bit more adjusting and of course a lot more decorating, our Christmas tree is finally complete, and now we just need to build a ridiculous rocket to get it all the way to Eeloo. The interplanetary transport stage utilizes hydrogen as well as nuclear engines to get it all the way from Kerbin to Eeloo. As you can see, we have a lot of fuel here, but of course, we need to get this thing into space. Some questionable design choices later, and our rocket is standing ready on the launch pad. Now, let's light this candle. And as we reach space, our first stage completely runs out of fuel and we separate the stages. Hopefully those 4 massive mammoth engine cores land far away from civilization, because otherwise they will definitely cause some damage. Now that we've somehow reached a stable Kerbin orbit, let's get over to Eeloo. After a very sketchy stage separation, we can retract the solar panels just to clear ourselves out of the way of those big stages. We can activate the very safe nuclear engine. After completing our burn to Eeloo, we can just coast through interplanetary space on our way to get a rough encounter with Eeloo. After doing some mid-course corrections along the way though, here we are at Eeloo. And finally our liquid hydrogen has run out, and now all that we are left with is our Christmas tree. And with that, we have landed the world's largest Christmas tree on Eeloo in the far outer solar system. All that's left to do now is get Jebediah Kerman out of his seat and onto the surface. And with that, the mission is finally complete. And don't worry guys, I promise you, we will rescue Jebediah Kerman from the surface of Eeloo and bring him back to Kerbin. We will do that in a future video. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching guys, Merry Christmas, and I'll see you in the next one.